now.
Okay.
We're live.
We're live. We're back. I think I need to refresh my screen. Let's see. It's the same.
Sorry, guys.
Video,
we
yeah?
had a technical glitch. If you're just joining us, we are back, though. And we are.
Who's this?
That was that.
Yes.
Yeah, the Egyptian. I forgot his name.
That would have been Osama Ashur, was the Egyptian. The only one from Egypt on the list.
Hey guys, everyone's coming back now.
Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. We appreciate it.
We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
What Ron said.
So we're going to go back to the stream.
Fourth place. Okay, fourth place.
Oh, is it
It's
awards?
Awards, yeah.
Yeah, awards, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't see a thing.
We missed Mark Hector's routine when the live stream cut.
Bloody hell.
Okay, Sahan in fourth.
Okay. Who got fifth? Any idea?
The Egyptian guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that guy.
Osama. Okay.
So Jamie's made top three.
Yeah, I'm going to say Jamie in third.
I'll say that too.
Can we get this? Can we get the
It's on
stream on
screen.
screen, Jen? Oh, it is.
And
Click the link there.
third place, Jamie G.O.A.T.
Brilliant, brilliant. That's good. That's good. Come on, Jamie.
I'm lagging.
Has he got it yet? Jamie's stomach looks very bloated. I wonder if he's okay. Yeah, he got third. Wow. So Mark and Patrick, first and second. As we predicted on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's his highest placing yet. His other highest placing was fourth place at the 2020 British Grand Prix. And Mark Hector beat him there as well. Mark was third in that one. Regan Grimes was second. James Hollinshead was first. That was 2 years ago.
And coming in second, we have.
This is going to be interesting.
Interesting.
It's quite tense, actually. I'm guessing Patrick.
Here we go.
It is Mark Hector in
Nobody looks
second.
happy. What's
Patrick
going
has won.
Yes, brilliant.
Okay,
Brilliant. No, that's
okay.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So Patrick got the win.
Good job, Patrick. Good job.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for Patrick. I'm so happy for him. And now this will be interesting for Italy with Mark Hector going up against James Hollinshead and Crizzo. That's going to be fascinating.
So
Thank God for that. Oh, bless him. He's won it. I'm so happy for him.
So this is good, because has Patrick ever made, even before this year, has he ever been top 5 in a pro show?
No.
Yeah, so he leveled up. Kuwait was good to him.
Congratulations, Patrick Johnson.
Yeah. Congratulations.
And I had 1 and 2, Mark Hector and Patrick Johnson, on the episode 4 of Globe Muscle.
Nice. That's right. You did. Check that out, guys. That was up the week before last. That was not the last show.
Yeah.
Or was that? No, that wasn't. The last show was Derek Lunsford. So it was the one the week, the MD Globe Muscle before that.
Blake Course, that was
Arnold
episode 4.
UK one.
Yeah. Right.
Mark looks disappointed, and I don't think he should be disappointed because he was off.
Yeah, but I think the way they were comparing them, he thought it was very, very close, and I think it was close. I don't think Patrick blew him away at all.
No.
Getting back on getting back on global.
Sorry.
Trials.
Yeah, but if Mark, I might get Patrick on tomorrow actually. But if Mark had been a little bit sharper, he would have won this. I think he would have run away with this. Fantastic result for Patrick there.
So Joseph Flynn giving us a little correction. Patrick Johnson came 5th last year. Arnold UK. Saw him pose in the gym Friday before the show last week. Amazing guy, very humble. His time is coming. Yeah.
No, he said like no top 3, top 4. He's never been top 3, top 4.
Right. No, I said top 5.
He was getting like 5th and 6th, wasn't he?
Yeah. But still, this is a huge level up for him. He's going to the Olympia.
Yeah.
Very happy. Good for him.
Jamie's literally going to have to get on a plane now and get himself out to Nevada. Reno, isn't it? Reno, the way they're showing.
Correct. Legion Sports. Yeah, that's our next one, guys. That is a week from today.
And there will be a live stream.
Yeah, there will be a live stream. Tarek Mahmoud, fair judging. Joseph Flynn, when you're having that much smoke blowing up your crack, I'd be upset too, Giles. Who's blowing how much smoke? I don't know who he's talking about there.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. Maybe Mark? I'm not really sure.
That much smoke blowing up your crack, I'd be upset. Mark.
Who's that? Oh, okay. He must be Mark. But Mark looked great. Mark can try to win Tsunami Show. Yeah.
Imagine Mark in much sharper condition going up against Hollinshead and Crizzo. That just those three names alone, that is going to be an exciting show in Italy. Wow. Isn't it?
I wonder, is that a Sunday show?
The 9th.
Ah, so there goes our weekend next weekend.
There it goes anyway because of Legion.
Well, that would have been one day. We still would have had one day
free. Show. You forget. Yeah, last year it was Saturday and Sunday, and it didn't finish till 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when we automatically thought Sergio was going to win, and we were shocked the next morning when we found out Sean did.
We'll see. Yeah, congratulations, Patrick. Yeah, I mean they're 3 hours behind us. So geez, 3 in the morning.
All those masters classes at Legion next week as well. I saw about 5 or 6 masters class pages of masters classes.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Because UMON is doing the over 35 masters, like to 12 masters.
It might be a 3-day show, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Goodness gracious. Man, thanks for the live stream. Well, welcome. You're welcome, guys. The stream, I want to give credit again. This was Yamamoto Nutrition's Instagram. That was their stream. And we were commenting on the stream as it happened. So we appreciate them providing this, because not all shows have streams. They all should. So that wraps it up. That wraps up the stage time here in whatever part of France they're in. I don't know. Do you know where it was? I don't know.
Wesley and Patrick Johnson going to the Olympia.
Absolutely. So congratulations, Wesley Vissers going to Classic Physique Olympia. Patrick Johnson, Mr. Olympia, brand new, fresh face. This Olympia is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Got a lot of first timers on stage this year. A lot of fresh faces. That's what the sport's all about. Out with the old, in with the
Hampson,
Andrew,
Brandale.
Yeah. I heard Raphael was out.
Oh, what?
I heard that. And is that not true?
No, he keeps dropping out of contract. He dropped out the Arnold and then did I know he won the Arnold Brazil, but I mean, he's won 2 pro shows. Why isn't he doing it? He won Romania and he won Arnold Brazil. So he's going in with 2 wins. Why would he not do it? That's Regan and Raphael out now.
Confirm that.
Well, I don't know if Raphael's really out. I know Regan. Maybe I'm confusing the R's. Maybe it's just Regan.
You're thinking Regan. Yeah.
No.
They all look alike. All these bodybuilders look the same.
He said on the Jay Cutler show.
Well, I mean, I think that's a great move for him. He needs to take the time to really make the improvements to make a real impact at Olympia, not just be some guy struggling to make the top 10.
Got it. If you qualify, you should do it.
By the way, I just want to acknowledge bipolar mom and former adult probation officer. God bless Texas. Thank you.
Nice.
That is a long title, but we'll give it to you. Bipolar mom and former adult probation officer. Patrick pushed Ian to 11th. What does that mean? At the Olympia? Is that what he said?
He doesn't like Ian Valier, this MVP, does he? And he really loves Andrew Jacked. I'm getting that impression now. Yeah. And also MVP, I am completely sober. In an hour, I probably won't. But in 1 hour's time, I'm probably not going to be.
Yeah, it is. It's almost 8:30 at night. I think you can start drinking shortly if you like to.
What a glass of wine. It's Saturday night, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Lauren wants to go to the cinema tonight, and I said, "Oh, I might have to jump on a live." So,
what movie's even out that you want to watch? That you want to see at this time?
I don't know. I don't even like going to the cinema anymore because everyone's on their freaking phones.
I want to warn everybody with Netflix. Do not watch The Munsters. It's an hour and a half of your life you'll never get back.
Is it that bad? Zombie. Rob Zombie.
That was on Netflix. And if you got Disney Plus, I wasted an hour and a half of my life watching Hocus Pocus 2 last night. Awful. It was just awful. Oh,
I'm glad
so
you told me that. I was going to watch that tonight, so I'm going to skip that. But you know what I did see last night? It was on Apple TV, and that was The Greatest Beer Run Ever with Zac Efron. Really good film.
Okay.
It was done by the Farrelly brothers.
I love their work. Yeah. Something About Mary and
Except
they did a lot.
But it wasn't like that. There were some moments, but it was a really good film, and it had some really good writing.
MVP is warning, do not watch Dr. Morbius on Netflix. That movie was terrible. There's a lot of terrible movies out there. No doubt.
It's terrible. The thing is, they're going all woke, aren't they? And they're ticking all the boxes in it. And people they won't age well. Those people don't like that rubbish. Like that Batgirl, apparently it was so woke and PC and so Hollywood pressured that they pulled the film because it was that bad.
Yeah.
So that was the rumor.
Giles, Joseph Flynn says, get Zach Kahn in the studio. I agree.
I did.
Get him back. Get him again.
I've got to feed him though.
Well, I mean, how much Nando's does a guy need?
The big bastard, you know.
More characters in the mix. I don't think Mark is as aesthetic as before. Do you agree or disagree, Giles?
I do actually. His frontal bicep doesn't look as good, and his rear shots, like I said, they need to sharpen. I think that let's wait and see when he looks a bit sharper. But his frontal bicep was definitely better before. But the thing is, he's put on like a good 20 pounds of muscle. But I just want to see him sharper, and I think he could still get a win and get to the Olympia this year, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it happens a lot when guys add size. Sometimes they lose the lines. And it's not even a matter of their waist getting bigger. Sometimes the waist doesn't. I don't think Mark's waistline or midsection is any bigger, but something about just blowing out, expanding all the body parts, sometimes the shape suffers.
Yeah. When they put a lot of weight on very quickly, it kind of looks, it takes a while for them. And it sounds really weird thing to say, but it almost takes a while for the muscle to settle. And, you know, and we need to see him in top condition, though, to see how he looks with this extra body weight and this extra, well, not even extra body weight, extra muscle.
Yeah. I mean, let's not count him out, guys. Come on.
Oh, no,
not at all. No, we're not counting him out for a minute.
I think we'll see James Hollinshead at the Olympia. I think we'll see Mark Hector.
Yeah.
And I do actually think we will see Chris at the Olympia. I've got a feeling he might. I mean, he's looking to do Prague. And the thing is, I'll be there doing the live stream commentary. So I'll be the first. I'll see him, you know, with my own eyes, sat at the front as soon as he walks out. So I'm really excited to see if the hype is real.
Yeah, Ian is out of top 10 or probably 10. Blessing will beat Ian. Yeah, right. Ian because, you know, Ian expresses his opinion on the Fuad show a lot, and he's critical of, like, he got a lot of heat for saying Kevin Levrone was overrated. And, you know, I mean, he's just very open with his thoughts and opinions, and a lot of people don't appreciate that.
And he comments a lot as well. He'll reply to people on the messages, on the comments a lot, and he's savage with it. I think he's quite funny, actually. But I mean, you can't. Ian Valier is absolutely fantastic. I mean, he's had 7th place at Olympia. I mean, the guy is absolutely incredible. He's not going to be out the top 10, no chance.
No, I mean, it's going to be a very, very tough top 10. It's going to be very close. You know, it's the top 5 is probably going to be very similar to what it was last year.
Ian, what are you talking about? Sorry.
Blessing will be
MVP. Now, MVP, you're drunk now, mate. What are
weird.
You talking about? Blessing, I love Blessing, but he ain't not going to be Ian. Sorry.
How come nobody's saying, like, what are you smoking? Why is it always drinking?
Yeah.
I feel like the weed smokers out there aren't getting proper respect for their own choice of intoxication.
They probably see my recycling bin full of wine bottles.
Oh, that's true. No, I had a neighbor. They sold their house and they moved out, but she had recycling comes every 2 weeks, and she would have a box of 30 to 40 wine bottles.
Oh my God.
Recycling. You were like, wow, this woman can drink. And she had, you know, kids at home, but she's the only adult. So I'm saying that was all you drinking those for sure. I never saw any guests coming over and having wine parties.
Wow. Well, I don't even like Lauren drinking my wine. I give her a separate bottle. I say, right, you can drink out of that one. This is mine. You can have the cheap cooking peasant wine, and I have the nice stuff. I'm joking.
They want our top 5. Do you want to do top 5 predictions for the Mr. Olympia and reason? No, not yet. More characters. We're going to do so much of that closer to the Olympia. Yeah, let's see closer to Olympia, who's qualified, how they're looking. It's way too soon to make predictions.
Yeah. We've got how many qualifiers left? There's probably another 5-6 guys going to be in it.
Yeah. You know? Moose World says, I feel like people shit on Ian because it's easy for him to react and stir things up. You know, True. They like to get a rise out of him. Kevin Ghosh says, we're great and no bodybuilding. Yeah, thank you. Of course. You're the best because you.
One thing about Legion, though, I just want to say real quick, is that it can tip the scales next week. It can really make a huge difference in the points ranking and in the points ranking, for one. And also who's going to be qualified.
If Jamie got second at Legion, say behind Rodriguez or Tony O'Burton or something like that, he's gonna get a decent amount of points. I mean, to be honest, I don't really pay that much attention to the point system. I'm not really interested in it. But I think I will have to, actually, because now it's getting closer. You know, Vlad's out of the point system now because he's got the win. Theo's obviously going to be at the Olympia as well. There's another new face at the Olympia, Theo Legeria, with his 59 shows he did early in the season.
Finally, someone accusing you of being high on weed there, Giles. Finally.
I'll be honest, can I think? I tried weed once in 2020.
Yeah.
And I got absolutely nothing off it. And the other two people were like all giggly and texting me, I'm so high. And I'm like, well, I felt absolutely nothing. So that's the one time in my life I tried it.
Well, I'm not going to say when and where it was, but I tried cocaine once in my life. It didn't do a damn thing for me. And thank God, because otherwise, who knows where I'd be right now. I think sometimes it happens where a drug just doesn't work for like whatever reason. I don't know.
I think I must be high on something else when I tried weed.
Jehan says, aren't you guys hungry? I had food in that very brief break that we had between the judging and finals, so I'm okay. Giles, stop bath salts. Bath salts. Bath salts, he'd be naked running down the highway.
I've seen bath salts in Lauren's bath. What do you do with them? You stick up your...
No, just to put in the water and make
they enhance the
do.
bath.
I don't know. Okay.
No, but that's not what he's suggesting. I'm not inhaling. No. What do you do with bath salts then? I mean, remember, was it Americans eating Tide Pods or something?
Yeah, that was like a TikTok challenge or something.
Is that kill you? Wouldn't it kill you?
That's because they were very stupid children.
All right, well, true. I mean, I would be if I had a kid like that age right now, I'd be very, very worried. All these stupid challenges they have to do. Bodybuilders too concerned about the scale. Yeah, I agree.
Do you remember when Ozzy Osbourne, he snorted a line of ants?
Correct. He was with Motley Crue. It was in their book.
There you go.
Yeah. I think they recreated it was in the Netflix movie too. Didn't they recreate the scene? I think they did.
I don't know, but he bought me a Tonka truck when I was little.
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, he's friends with my dad.
Oh, that's right. Because was your dad from Birmingham?
And then no, in Monmouth, in town, the Rockfield Studios, where that was in Bohemian Rhapsody. You know where they filmed when they recorded Bohemian Rhapsody, the song. It's a famous recording studios a few miles outside of my town.
Wow.
And Ozzy Osbourne came into town, and he used to come into the pub and everything. And the King's Head rang my dad. There was the only hotel in town, and they said, "Look, this bunch of degenerate looking people have just walked in, and they say that you're vouching for them." And he said they're from a band called Black Sabbath. And my dad says, "Yeah, no, they're fine. And that night in the dining room, Sharon Osbourne set fire to the dining table cloth, and the whole thing went up in flames. Wow! So she was the Hellraiser, not Ozzy.
Guys, before we go, I just want to acknowledge one of our members, Arlette Flower 40, who has been a very loyal member for us. She wants to
fit over 40.
Okay, I thought it always said flower. God, my glasses got to be fixed. I
got
to get glasses. Okay, so she says Lionel Biecki looked like he didn't prep for the show. I was disappointed seeing him like this.
Yeah, it was terrible, awful. I feel bad for the Lionel Biecki fans out there because he's let them down again and again and again. And it's hard to root for someone that just doesn't deliver.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to give up on them. So, well, I'm just going to read off the results one last time. So in the classic physique, Wesley Vissers won. Second place was Valerie Enchev from Bulgaria. Third place, Krista Zagarella from Italy. I missed fourth place. I'll have to get that later. Craig Morton from UK in fifth. In the open, Patrick Johnson from Denmark was our winner. Mark Hector from the UK in second. Jamie the Giant Johal Christian from UK in third. Sarhan in fourth place. And in fifth was Osama Ashur from Egypt. Sarhan from Palestine. So I thank you guys all for watching. We had some fun. We're going to do it again next weekend with the Legion Sports Show. Probably not going to go live like we did with this. Am I right, Jen? Because that's going to be a pay-per-view. Yeah, we'll talk about it, guys. We'll figure it out. We're going to give you the best coverage we possibly can. Don't worry about that. We always do. Can
you let me know? Because I like to film Global on a Sunday, but if necessary, I can swap days. Because I like to have my guest booked by about Wednesday. So if you can let me know, I'll just move it around.
Absolutely.
And,
we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We don't need to do our scheduling live on YouTube.
No.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right. So that will wrap it up. That was our coverage today of the Yamamoto Pro Cup from France. Congratulations to all the competitors, especially the ones going to Olympia. Giles, you have something to say?
Nope.
Oh, you look like you were gesticulating. So no. Thank you, Giles Tiger Thomas, for joining us for the great coverage today. Thank you, Jen Geraci, of course, for making all this happen, because technically she is the whiz. It would not be possible without Jen. And thanks to you guys for watching, because if we didn't have people watching, well, where would we be? I don't know. So that is it. We will see you next weekend for coverage of the Legion Sports Fest happening in Reno, Nevada. Great lineup there. And we'll be doing previews next week of the show. Giles and I will also be interviewing Chris Mins, the promoter, looking to be an amazing show as we're getting closer and closer to the Mr. Olympia. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.